in the Atlantic City Comedy Contest. Put your hands together. Give her a Bergenfield welcome. Mollie Sperduto, everybody!
Tommy Foxes in Bergenfield, how's it going? Let me hear you. All right, you're gonna have to do me a favor. I am really bad at estimating, but there's approximately like 5 million of you in here. So when I say, what's up, how's it going? You're gonna have to come back at me like you're 5 million people. Now let me let you know, you've been doing a great job so far. You sound like practically like 2 or 3 million even people, but we need to amp it up just a little bit more. Are we ready to try this one more time? Tommy Foxes, Bergenfield, what's up? How's it going? Your turn! That's awesome. Keep it going for the comics you're going to see tonight. Keep it going for Tommy Foxes for keeping you fed and liquored up. Keep it going for Chip for putting this show together. And keep it going for yourselves for being here and for laughing tonight. That is awesome. I can tell that you guys are excited for an awesome show tonight. I'm also excited for an awesome show tonight. I wore pants for this. Thank you. Not really much of a pants person. I more skirts and dresses, to be honest. And people think that it's because I like to be girly, you know, I like to show off my feminine side, but actually quite the opposite is true. I wear skirts a lot because I also like to piss on the side of the road. So tonight I'm screwed, so I'm laying off the drinks at the bar. Anyway, one thing about the past couple of months has been going on that people are happy about is that 2016 is over, right? Everyone excited for, we're still in like the haze of a great new year, right?
I'm in denial.
Oh, that sucks. Someone said something and I couldn't hear it, but it was apparently funnier than what I've said so far. Damn it! I'm gonna be insecure from here on in. We'll work on it. I'll get there. But yeah, 2016 was actually a pretty okay year for me. I had a milestone birthday back in 2016. I turned 30. Thank you. And I know I only look about half that old, but I swear to you, I've always looked young though. Like when I was 15, people thought that I was 8. When I was 8, people thought I was 3. When I was 3, they just thought my mother was pregnant. But you know, a lot of my friends turned 32 last year, and apparently, I never understood why, but everyone puts such a stigma on turning 30. They start freaking out, and I mean, I'm looking at you guys right now, and I realize that the median age here is about 25, so you'll understand what I'm talking about when you get a little older. But people worry about turning 30. They think that when you're turning 30, that's it. You're officially old. You have to have all your shit together because you're 30. I'm not worried about getting old just because I'm turning 30. I'll worry about getting old when people start to think that I'm having a stroke because I paused for a hair too long in the middle of a sentence. That's when I'll worry about that. Plus, the other thing being is that, and you know, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I spent my 20s living with my mother in a 55 and over community, which is part of what makes me the way I am. But what a lot of my neighbors at that time always told me, because my neighbors were always up in age, and they go, you know, Mo, age is a state of mind. You're only as young as you feel, or as old as you feel, whatever the phrase is, you get what I mean. But I'm thinking to myself, age is a state of mind. Age is a state of mind. Well, let me review my life. I live in a retirement village. I've had 2 colonoscopies so far in my life. And my right foot hurts every time it rains. Age is a state of mind. If age is a state of mind, I'm officially at that age where I turn on my blinker on the highway and leave it there for like 10 minutes. Age is a state of mind. What else do I want to talk about? So 2016 was an okay year for me. 2015 was even better. 2015, I got married. Thank you. That applause I deserve way more than turning 30. Marriage was certainly the accomplishment. My husband is a darling. He can't be here tonight, but I'll paint a picture for you of what he looks like. You can put me and my husband in a suitcase together and we'd still make the wait limit at most airports. So, my husband and I, we've been married, so it was 2 years last month. And so we're still learning the ropes of marriage. We have married people in the audience, you guys? I like how I pointed out you guys and then the applause started, so it was like we were all applauding for you two. But you know, you deserve. How long have you been married for?
16 years.
It's gotten to the point where you have to confer with each other. 16 years. That's a good move. Don't want to make a mistake. Look to her. Awesome. So 16 years. That's awesome. That is 8 times as long as I have been married. So I applaud you myself as well. Now I assume that the two of you have learned about compromise so far, right? And sir, you're handling it well. You're handling it very well. My husband and I just learned about compromise not too long ago. We had a mouse problem in our attic. The way that all good stories start. And now what I wanted to do is I wanted to get no-kill mouse traps. Because you're there, right there with me. Because, you know, mice, they're like furry little woodland creatures. And I don't want to, exactly, you want them to live. You're a humanitarian. My husband, he just wanted to break the fuckers' necks. So we compromised. For me, we got the no-kill traps. And for my husband, we set them up and we forgot about them for 2 months. So they became kill traps. And while the mice suffered, it was not in vain because they strengthened our marriage. So, thank you, mice, wherever you are. So, you guys are all from the area then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice. Anyone travel to get here? Or are you all from like, okay, where'd you travel from? Highland Park. Good for you. That is not an easy travel. I'm from a little bit further away myself. Did you just say something? 'Cause
She's from Butthole.
she's from Butthole? All right, hold on a sec. I'm pretty in tune with my Jersey geography. Is Butthole like a town I haven't heard of in Sussex County, or like what's going on?
Yeah, just look behind
Or just look behind yourself.
It's right there.
So, I need to know, what town is Butthole? I'd actually like to visit. Butler. Okay. I now see it's a wordplay. Butler, Butthole. Okay. I was waiting on that, but I also like how apparently she said butthole, but you covered your mouth.
She embarrasses me.
She seems like a lot of fun to me, though.
It's that nice red hair.
Wait, who, mine?
Both?
Oh, thank you. Anyway, what the fuck were we even talking about? I'm also from a ways away. I'm from Brick. I'm from a place where you guys might know of as down the shore. Yes. It's right near Point Pleasant. And it's actually also 20 minutes out of Seaside, which is a town that most of you have probably been to but don't remember. And I have to say, my heart goes out to Seaside, though, because the place got destroyed by Hurricane Sandy. And then a year later, what was left of the town got destroyed by a fire. But if everything that's gone on in Seaside proves anything, it proves that the place can get devastated by a hurricane, destroyed by a fire, and MTV is still the worst fucking thing that's ever happened to that town. All right. Before I lead you guys on to your next comic, I am going to let you in on a little bit of a piece of me, a true story about me. I will confess, I am terrible at getting angry at people. I even fuck up road rage, which is unheard of in the state of New Jersey. You looked horrified by that. Don't worry, I can still defend myself. It just takes a little while. A case in point, I'll tell you a story. There was a guy that was trying to cut me off on the road. And what made matters worse was that his way of thanking me for letting him not kill me was by doing this. I wasn't even mad at him for cutting me off anymore. What the hell was that? So, I pull up next to him, because we get to a red light. I pull up next to him, I roll down my window, And I had to explain to him exactly how annoying I think he is. And words just start coming out of my mouth. Just words, and I didn't even know what I was saying half the time. Just words, and I think at one point I called him a yeast infection. He didn't get it. He actually didn't get most of what I was saying because his window was rolled up the entire time, so it was mostly just... And probably got that part. But then, you know, the light turns green, he cuts back in front of me and starts doing like 25 miles an hour. Right? Who would have thought to do that in like a parking lot, but whatever. So I go to flash my high beams at him to make him go faster, but I used the wrong hand and instead I just angrily washed my windshield. So guys, are you ready for your next comic? Yeah! You are an awesome crowd. Keep being awesome and this comic will be awesome right back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, he's performed all around. Give it up for